Weehaw.
Oh, you started yours. You saw the link I posted or no?
No, let me get it. You
It's
sent
literally,
on Facebook.
no, it was literally right above the one you were just
Oh,
in.
that's what Chris was talking about.
Hangout.
Okay, here we go. That's GameSpot, right?
Yeah.
It's Xbox and Bethesda. Oh, and more. Okay. All right, let me get my
yeah,
stream
it
going.
should be the right one.
Start streaming.
Because I know our other one wasn't, because that was just. Oh, the other. Did I?
Oh, I forgot to change the title.
God, the comments. China's gross. China, COVID creator. China taking over the gaming industry.
Yikes.
Like China hasn't already done that for the past.
Let me just say, Tianmen.
There we go. Back for Blood. Have that changed.
How do you feel about Back 4 Blood being Game Pass? What, is it actually just like free on Game Pass? I mean, not like it'll matter because they're gonna put so many DLCs in, and usually on Game Pass the DLCs aren't included. Usually it's like just the game.
They're starting to mention it.
It's starting.
I'm going. All right.
Left 4 Dead, 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 Left 4 Dead.
Party leader has to own expansions
And for
only.
PvP, the question was, how do you keep it from being pay to win? They're doing a thing where all the PvP additional content you can get for free by progression. So you could pick it up by, cosmetics, unlock it right away. But if you want to, you can earn it for free in the game too, which is a great.
Oh, it's Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, iridescent shards.
Play the game, get the killer.
Iridescent shards, bro.
Sorry, I know that stings. I apologize. But Back 4 Blood is the exact opposite. They're like, yo, we want you to know exactly what this game is about. We have
Sure, buddy. Yeah, you were so clear last time.
All the cleaners. We've gotten a very inside look at the
I
Reddit.
don't like
as
the
well,
name
and
cleaners.
I have absolutely loved everything that I've seen. The cleaners are
This person
extremely
plays on
varied
fucking
in abilities,
easy.
but I'm gonna be quiet because
Or has never played the game.
It's almost time.
It's time.
That's the thing. Everything I've seen has been a PvE thing, which is why
I want to know if
let's
she's
talk
actually
about
played it, yeah.
PvP. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Back 4 Blood.
Here we go.
Showcase.
Go.
And before Left 4 Dead,
a little while ago when WB Games had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of the reveal of Back 4 Blood, and I knew what it was, and I was so excited about what this game is, and it's the reason why that I'm so stoked for everyone at home to enjoy this. So coming up next, WB Games is throwing you smack in the middle of the action with their gore-fest shooter, Back 4 Blood. So grab your weapon of choice, because here
we
is
go,
WB
boys.
Games, Back 4 Blood.
God damn it!
Thanks, Golden Boy. Hello and welcome to the Back 4 Blood PvP Showcase. If you
I'm
don't
delayed,
already
but-
know, Back 4 Blood is an upcoming 4-player co-op zombie shooter made by the creators of Left 4
Muted?
Dead. Today we're
Volume
diving
low?
deeper into the new PvP mode
Shouldn't
called
be.
Swarm, how it works,
Oh,
and what
oh,
you'll be doing.
this volume. Okay,
maybe
here you
a
go.
little bit of strategy. Well,
How's
let's
that?
talk with Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back 4 Blood, Brandon Yanez, to help piece it all together. Before we get there, though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of not anything. Please show me something.
stream is so quiet on this.
Yeah, it really is. I need to bump it up. Let's see how this
I'm literally
goes.
blasting all my sounds.
Round
and
one.
Running down Discord.
Interesting. Almost got Left 4 Dead vibes right there.
Why is there
There's a new
timer?
person.
1 minute until the actual game shows up.
When she's down, she can use
Oh.
a pistol. Wait, what?
Wait, is
I guess it's
it horde mode? Is there no actual versus? Is this just horde?
Please don't tell me. No. No.
What did I miss?
I
Maybe
think
this
it's
is
horde.
just the
Switch
survival.
rounds! It's a survival. I think it's survival. It's not actually versus.
Come on, scavenge mode.
Yeah, you might get your dream.
Hey, don't say this to me.
Why else is there a timer?
They have versus survival.
They're playing on the
Please.
maps though. But is it just...
I know, but it's a condensed
Yeah, I
area of the
know.
map, like regular
Yeah,
survival.
that's what I was gonna say. It might just be.
Nano jump! Oh
Yeah,
god, if you talk, you're gonna blast my ear.
Nano, get in here. It's already started. Nano, it's looking like the versus mode is versus survival, where you play in waves and hordes.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't like that. Yeah, there's a little circle there. Does it condense more? You got like a Fortnite closing in storm?
Oh, so you slowly can't camp areas. You get.
Yeah.
Zach, type in chat. Everyone's gonna come.
That was kind of left
just
just for kind of supplies.
more about it and to
Yeah.
deep dive into the gameplay and the mechanics, we have Turtle Rock's lead designer on Back 4
okay.
Blood, Brandon Yanez. Brandon,
All right,
She got
Giannis.
fat. Oh my god.
of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun.
I hate
I mean-
these comments.
So, just like our
Pandemic, yeah.
previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new IDs to
Oh,
the
you
table
still have to
while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're working in. So, Back 4 Blood's PvP is heavily inspired by our previous titles that mix survival, fast action, massive
That grab's
monsters,
kinda
and a
cool,
touch of horror. So our
but
goal
damn,
is to make a
kinda
balanced
brutal.
and fun PvP mode with just as much replayability as the main campaign.
So what's the structure of the PvP like? Do you play in rounds? Can you play as both cleaners and ridden in one match, or are we swapping between the two?
Yeah, so it's played as a best of
Versus.
3 match. Teams of 4 take turns.
It's
swapping
best of 3 survival.
Yeah.
Yep, it's not versus.
Woo!
Why?
Dog shit game.
Position and try to last as long as they can.
I'm not gonna say it's dog shit, but
Ridden's main
that's.
objective is to kill
You
the
guys
killer.
couldn't do it.
It's a.
I guess it was.
Achieved
The
by
campaigns are
picking
too
the right
scripted.
Raiden to counter
The campaigns are
PvP
too
strategy,
scripted.
Using mutation upgrades and by coordinating attacks with other AIs and players. As
I
the
mean,
battles progress,
again,
the-
Left 4 Dead's are highly scripted.
increases the
It'll
size
be
of
No,
fun.
I'm saying
attacks,
with the giant
increase
zombie, they would have to
playable
build the
space, sometimes
versus thing all around
yeah.
that.
positions, right?
You could
Or
just
they
wait
can just
until you
get
get to the
fucking rid of
giant
it.
part.
Team is wiped from the field. The points
Yeah.
are scored for how long they survive. Then both teams swap, and then they go at it from the other side. The team that runs the clock the longest as the cleaners is the winner.
Now,
It's
I understand
allowed
you
to
can
be its
play
own
as all
thing.
the different
Wow, man.
cleaners in both co-op
Ugh.
and PvP.
I'm gonna look at the chat for this.
Honest, Aaliyah.
So I have a couple. I play Mom a lot. She's a badass with a sawed-off shotgun. She adds a lot of survival.
Plus one team extra life.
Why would you pick anyone else?
Nightmare must pick.
Let's jump
Kill
into
me,
another
man.
trailer that goes a little more in depth on the Ridden's progression through PvP. Check it out.
Ridden's progression in PvP.
Oh,
So
so we're gonna
cards.
get we're gonna get killer progression like in Dead by Daylight, Reeker, Wretch. Oh, there's variations of each one.
I like that.
Neat. Okay, the Wretch does a vomit blast. Exploder explodes not. Boomer. So you just rush in and die. They don't vomit.
Couldn't you just run backwards with that character and not get shot in the heart? Nice
I
leg.
guess so. Yeah, there was a little skip there.
Yeah, I got this. It's
Oh,
Oh
it's-
my god.
It's going nasty.
They had 17,000 people watching, so
Tall boy
maybe.
cruiser.
Overhead smash. Crusher. Oh, there's the one, the grab, okay. Bruiser. Oh, so what's the difference between that tall boy and bruiser? Okay. So if they have the glowy eyes, do they have more damage?
Maybe it's an easier way to tell the variance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Become
already
more
an improvement
lethal.
over the
Become
old player.
more lethal.
So there is going to be a level up system for infected or ridden.
Maybe it'll be
Or
like
it's the
Battlefront,
cards.
like Battlefront superhero, like the heroes in Battlefront. I mean, yeah. Star Wars
Okay,
game.
so Brandon, we just saw that
Well.
each different Ridden has their own variants as well as their own mutations.
I'm okay with the
for each
variant thing,
So
but
can you expand a little
No
more on the
versus
special
is
abilities and
fucking
how they work?
brutal,
Sure.
especially
So
if you're
at the
saying
start
it's
of
Left
each
4
round,
Dead, man.
Players can choose
There's
between
been a million
non-playable
survivals,
ridden, each
stupid
with their
shits,
own,
that's why-
unique abilities. So
I
for
don't know,
example, the
whatever.
stalker can pounce a player and pull them away from their
they
team.
made a Left 4
Or
Dead
an
mutation the
exploder
main
can time
thing.
their detonation in the middle of a group of cleaners and
That's a
flee in
hunter
all separate
jockey.
directions.
Now,
Yeah,
knowing that
the
each
s-
Ridden has
the,
these
Spider
different
Boy?
abilities, how do they change and improve throughout a match and improve the Ridden's chance of winning?
So as the Ridden battle against the cleaners, they gain points. They can spend these points on
Okay,
team-wide
thank God it's
upgrades
not
and
card-based. It's
mutations.
just
Mutations upgrade and
okay.
improve a lot of different things on the Ridden side.
It's their evolved
adding,
system,
effects
right?
to their
You
abilities.
just
They
level
might
up as you
buff
play
the
through the
common
match.
AI waves and
Yeah, I
stats
think
and
so.
strength.
I think
It's
that-
been a while since I
And
played
mutants so
Evolve.
they affect the whole
Yeah,
team,
that's what it
and
is.
they
You play the
persist
game, and
through
then
the
as
match.
you
So
do,
You
as
spend
a
skill
Ridden
points between
Yeah.
each round.
coordinate their upgrades, things
Seems
can
that
go very
way.
wild.
yeah.
What
Thank
are some
God it's like
strategies
that. I'm
the
happy
Ridden
about
team can
that.
take
That there's
on
no
to
Yeah.
get a
cards.
leg up on competition?
I was scared of
If
infected
the
still
cards.
feels
three
weird that they
together,
didn't
can
just
swap to the rest
make
and
like
bomb it on
newer
the location.
infected
That's gonna cause
instead
them
of
to
like
spread out, right? This
variants.
is going to open up a whole
easier.
bunch of opportunities
Well,
for other
DLC.
players to attack.
Well,
Right?
they said
Oh,
there's
yeah.
going to be DLC where
Yeah.
they
You get them
include new
spread out,
ones.
and there's stalker nearby. Stalker
That's a
uses the
huge
chaos to
DLC
grab one
list.
of the
Just
cleaners
that I don't
and
think
drag
that
them off
some of
to the
them are
smoke.
gonna look
Wretch's
different
vomit also
enough
slows their
in like
enemies,
low
so
light.
if a tall boy who's
Oh no,
naturally pretty
it's
slow,
because they're the
you can attack
variant, so
one of those
they
slow
have the
characters
same
and really be able to
idea.
pummel 'em.
I think it's just
Another
going to be
good
one of those
is
meta
with
things
the
where
exploder,
you're just going to
they
have
can
to learn it
spawn
as you
a,
play, and
cleaner
it's just
to
going to
go
be
Yeah.
a
friend. They can use that as an
unfortunately a bigger
opportunity to charge
gatekeep
in
for
and
new
detonate
people.
on them.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ones
but
that
like the
explode, they're a
spitter
lot
jockey
redder
combo
and
ones,
darker.
Sounds pretty
it,
brutal.
those are
So, with that
completely
being said,
different
which is
sets
your
of
favorite Ridden to play
abilities.
as?
That has to be the tall boy. It's pretty easy to pick up and play, and I have a lot of
Like
fun
this
hitting
guy's just
cleaners
smashy
across the
smashing.
map.
And you
Speaking
can
of fun,
do a
let's
ground
talk
pound
about
slam.
Weapons. Now, throughout the trailers, you can see a number of different weapons. Can you go a little deeper into what those weapons are and how they work?
So,
Make the
we
melee
wanted to
weapons actually
expand on
good.
the amount of choices the player had
Using
in
your
Back 4
one
Blood with their
Molotov,
weapon. So of course there's handguns, shotguns, LMGs.
You mean you don't like the
SMGs,
Tonfa?
sniper rifles, and a whole bunch of other types of weapons.
I don't like
But
any
they
of the
sort of like
melees
to
except for the
bring
combat
character
knife. That's a
reveal to
perk.
them.
Yeah,
How
that's
deep
not
does
even.
this weapon customization go?
Oh
I
man,
really
that
wanna
makes
know.
game
What are
good.
some of the different attachments and options, and how do they change the gameplay overall?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of different
Stream volume is
customization
low.
options
That is
for your weapons. So
weird.
throughout the world, you can find scopes, silencers,
Oh, no, I need-
stocks,
there we go.
sights.
So I do want to
all that
point
good
out
stuff.
that this
You
is
can
just
mix
their
and match
second
those
time
different
showing
options.
the
Last question.
entire
Do you have a favorite
gameplay they
favorite
just did.
weapon?
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
as I said earlier, I really enjoy playing moms.
I mean, this is the last, probably the last bit we're gonna get to the alpha or beta in
All
August.
right, we've learned a little bit about how it all works, the
I mean,
cleaners,
they're
the
probably gonna
limit,
show
the
some more.
mutations, as well as how the customization works for the weapons.
Mark
Thank
my
you
calendar.
so
August
much
5th
Red.
and August
Brandon,
12th.
and for giving us a little bit more detail on Back 4 Blood's
Redfall.
new PvP mode Swarm.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, is this
I can't
it?
wait for everyone to get their. I'm really excited.
I can't wait either. The good news is that you guys won't have to wait too long. There's an open beta coming up on August
You have
12th.
30 minutes. You still have 20 minutes left.
Oh.
This better not be it.
The beta's coming out, Zach.
But Back 4
Zach,
Blood
the beta's
still
coming out.
has
You
a
can
lot
just
more
play
to
it then.
reveal
What's
in
your
the coming
fucking
months.
problem, dude?
Stay tuned.
Holy shit.
Bye.
Please don't.
Oh my God, this fucking
Do
image is-
not, do not linger on this image. Don't you fucking dare. What is that?
It's what GameStop is doing. This isn't even anything to do with them. I think that was it. Zach, so much for a 30-minute showcase. That was fucking 10 minutes.
That's all we got? Oh my God! What was that?
They don't want to sell this game.
Oh, I'm switching back to my full webcam. I don't need fucking seeing this shit.
Dude,
I'm dying,
we barely
bro.
got anything. It's just you've showed the verses. You like, yeah, it's versus survival skill points in between. There's variants. Like, dude, I needed more. I was going to the buffet, and you gave me this fucking the appetizer, and the appetizer was half eaten.
Survival versus. We waited all this 10. We waited 10 years.
Simply an hors
We waited
d'oeuvre.
10 years for a survival versus.
Well, at least in other news, Halo looked cool.
Dude, it did. All right.
Yeah.
Guys, you want a beta test
All
our
that
game?
hi-
You want to make sure the
I-
game is good before you buy it? Sorry, you have to pre-order it. I'm so sorry.
No,
I guess you don't have to use the whole half hour, but damn.
I know.
What?
It's like, what was it? You do, it's the pre-order beta, and then I think like 5 days passes or something, and then they do the open beta.
Yeah, it's the 5th, and then on
You
the 12th.
don't have to buy. You don't have to buy it.
You just have to wait a week if you don't pre-order.
Yeah.
I see.
But it's crossplay,
Anyways,
so there's that.
Holy.
So what is the information we got today? So they came out, said, yeah, we're doing versus, and then they make it wave mode versus. It's versus survival. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. It's literally just versus survival.
Yeah.
There's no scavenge. Sorry, Max, no scavenge mode.
Rude as fuck.
They might bring that back.
I mean, if they're gonna just not do the story versus, then they may as well throw scavenge in there for the hell of it.
I have a feeling they didn't do story versus because they have all that the giant enemies that pop up. It's like, oh, if there's gonna be a giant enemy in this chapter, let's all the guys that are playing the special infected just wait till that spawns, pin someone down, GG.
Imagine that one map where it spawns the massive guy right out of spawn.
In the tunnel?
We were just and we
That's
just spawned. We
right.
just camped in the safe room. Imagine it, like if you spawned as that guy and you literally couldn't do anything.
I was
I
assuming it would just be an AI that controls
I don't think
it.
you're gonna play. Oh, what's this? Oh, don't worry.
It don't look bad, but I didn't expect.
They're
it to be
already.
so
Yeah, this
small.
is it. The PC gaming show starts in 17 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, they showed the mom character.
They
yeah,
showed
so
mom
showed
and what she
mom
can do.
with
I think
+1
mom's been
team
known
life.
for months.
Yeah, +1 team life, which is gonna just fucking be used on
They
Nightmare.
also teased some other characters, but didn't say anything about them, like the purple hair punk lady.
That plus.
No, they already revealed all of them on their
Yeah, they
Twitter
revealed
and stuff.
I haven't paid attention.
Plus,
They have they have an Asian nurse lady, the punk chick, mom, and there was a like Chris Kyle sniper dude.
yeah,
That's all I could remember.
that +1 on mom is basically gonna make her meta for Nightmare, because that's insane to have an entire team
Ags
life.
just said they didn't need to do a stream for this. They could just posted a video.
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I don't know why they did. All right.
There was way too much hype for that little content.
So we learned. Okay, so we learned mom, which technically didn't even learn because I think all their perks got leaked anyways at some point.
They were repeating it again on stream.
There's pistol. What are they just doing? Showing?
Yeah, they're just re-showing
Oh.
everything. It's the exact same thing.
They got.
I'm gonna put it on mute so I have something in the background.
Because they got, what was it? They showed the pistol. They showed the axe, machine gun, shotgun, whatever. I could care less.
Stuff we already know about.
Nothing. No weapons that are actually like special. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No grenade launcher.
Oh, I saw a deagle though. That's
You can always go good with a nice Desert Eagle.
There we go. Here's some. It's
That
just replaying
timer.
again. When I saw that timer, I was like, oh, this is
I
survival.
thought it was like
versus.
a countdown to the
No.
actual showcase, but it wasn't.
Yeah, look,
the
time.
showcase.
Yeah, time to beat. 3 blah blah blah. Yeah, it's literally.
I thought the timer was. This is when the content is coming.
No,
Like,
I had no hope. I called it, and you were just like, no, don't say this, and I was like, no, this is fucking. I knew it. This is survival
Don't do that.
versus.
So.
And then we learned
I
upgrade.
guess it's 4v4.
Yeah, and they upgrade. Well, yeah, it makes sense to be 4v4, but and then when you play infected, ridden. Thank God you don't have. It's not. They don't use cards at all. It's just an evolved upgrade system.
I'm very happy about that.
That you just slowly upgrade your character as you go.
Wait, did they say that's just for the infected? There's no cards for survivors?
Oh.
I didn't think about that
yeah,
because
if
they're
it's
talking
3
about
rounds, then I don't
evolve.
think that
I wonder if
they'd
the
have to roll.
survivors have cards too. That would be.
Like, they're probably gonna do cards for survivors and then the evolve points for infected.
Yeah, and I'm assuming what happens with the
shit
ridden is like as you progress through the rounds, you get to keep your upgrades. So like by the final round, it's like super jacked up ridden. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they don't like reset the ridden each round. Like I kind of want it to be like a.
I think
they
they progressively get more stronger.
Yeah. I just don't want them to lose their like mutations between rounds. Like, oh, did my ridden round. Now when I do my ridden round next round, I'll have 0 points again. That type of shit.
Oh, you know that's how it's gonna be.
No, I don't. I don't think it's gonna be like that because they built it up as
They
like
they
3
didn't make it
rounds.
to where they're written are more difficult each round. But we'll talk about the variations though. There's like 3 of the boomer, which
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call them by the new
Cletus.
stuff.
It's literally survival versus. Like there's no versus. At least
So
what we
there's
know
3
of.
variations of the boomer, the charger. I think that's the only variations I saw. The Spider-Man guy, I don't think he had any variations.
Yeah, it's just whatever evolution line you go down, or whatever.
And then the boomer is just like one of them vomits better, one of them causes damage if it explodes instead of just spewing acid.
Lame. True, Cletus. Man, oh.
So here's a question. Do you think that the special infected are way easier to actually see? Because if you remember the alpha, it was so damn hard.
It was hard to tell because everything was so sporadic, and it's not showing the dark environment. It's all action. Wow.
Well, no. It was remember the biggest issue? It was the fog card.
Mm-hmm.
If that fog card was on, you can't see fucking shit. So hopefully that's not on versus at all. I hope that's just deleted from the game, honestly. But man, that.
Yeah.
That fog. It was already hard to see shit. I'm not saying it wasn't hard to see.
The only way you can discern
like,
specials is the red glow they have instead of them having like a unique thing between each one.
Yeah, I think
being wholly different.
I think you're just gonna have to like. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of
Except
those
for the
games where, as you like, when you play it, you're just gonna learn like what different glowy or colors and other shit mean.
Yeah.
Like for what upgrade path they took. So you're gonna have to, which again adds to the gatekeeping on new people, because now they're gonna, especially when DLCs come out. Think about it. When DLCs come out, they're gonna release a new infected. That one's gonna have three variants. New infected's gonna come out, 3 variants. Like they're gonna have to learn like all these variants on every single thing if you're new, and it's yeah.
That is not good for the longevity of the game.
Yeah, it's not. That means it's just gonna old people. The people who originally played it are gonna keep playing it, and then as they die off, there's not gonna be that many people to replace it.
And the people that come in are just gonna be overwhelmed way later down.
Yeah, and then the new people will, and then the old people will have shitty games because they're just gonna be going up against people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, and you just shit on them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, cool.
They'll probably have a ranking system.
Which also
like
makes you want to leave. Nah, dude, I don't think they're gonna have enough people for a ranking system.
Like I said, I know in the first 2 months it's gonna be hype. Left 4 Dead 3. This is so good, but we said it with World War Z, said it with Earthfall, next Left 4 Dead. We need to see if it stays longevity. Like
yeah, it just needs.
When a game the thing with like the gaming audience is you have a month and then boom, watch those numbers go down. Unless you're like the ultimate multiplayer or you have that meme thing with Among Us.
Yeah, no
matter. Or you got some good DLC like Dead by Daylight.
You got to put out some good DLC.
Well, DLC and then also like just gameplay like incentives and other stuff, but
yeah.
Yeah,
but
I
was expecting so much more, man.
I was expecting at least.
I
was expecting to play. Okay, here's my expectations. I was expecting to play. My hope is like really low. I was expecting to play a shitty new versus. I don't even get that now. Now I just get a shitty survival versus. They couldn't even give me the shitty version of what I wanted. They still fucked me in the ass.
Well, so on the bright side, after Back 4 Blood was announced, that meant everyone in the grandma wants to make a Left 4 Dead clone. So we probably have at least 4 more to get through.
Yeah, we have the Dishonored people making a clone.
We still have that one, guys. That's the next hope. Maybe they'll put verses on it. This is the only
it's not
thing
looking good, fam.
3 anything good this year. Oh,
we'll
God,
see.
Is it Redfall? I think what's the name?
Yeah,
No.
Redfall. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Redfall. It looks like it's like a Left 4 Dead type thing, but it's like vampires. And it's made by people who made Dishonored. Dishonored's my second favorite game series ever.
On the Twitter.
So super hyped about that one. Let's come go one.
Every year E3 comes around, and every year I remember to wait until you see gameplay because trailers
Oh yeah, no, I got like Starfield. We saw the Starfield, and we're like, gameplay, gameplay. No, okay.
Of course, the first trailer never has fucking gameplay for those bigger games.
Yeah,
man.
I thought it would be. It's usually the second trailer they show something, but they didn't even show the second trailer.
Like, were you guys watching the Devolver Digital one at all?
No.
So there's a game called Wizard with a Gun, and that already sounds awesome, and it has an extremely awesome trailer. But gameplay, not exactly my thing. It's kind of like Don't Starve, but with wizards and guns. And it's like
they showed Starfield, and by that I mean they showed it just another trailer with no gameplay at all. And then the Redfall, which is technically Bethesda. Arcane Studios is part of Bethesda. So, yeah. I can't remember anything else, because not worth remembering. Halo Infinite, though. That's good.
Open for. Maybe they'll include that as a DLC at some point, or maybe they just haven't revealed that. Maybe the versus survival will be the main thing, and you can go off to classic versus mode or something. Kind of like they're doing.
If they have to add that as a DLC, they clearly learned nothing.
If anything, they're gonna like, if the game doesn't do well or something, then maybe they'll try to Hail Mary a versus together. But that, I don't know.
Someone said in my comments on Twitter, no, I think they said it was a mode for versus. If that was the just a mode for versus, like just multiple options, I think they would have made that abundantly clear.
I don't think they would have dedicated so much time to it if like they were just a version of versus.
Yeah.
Like this is looking the main and only way to go against people.
Yeah, they wouldn't have this be their showcase at E3 and have the game come on in October, and this is their highlight they show. You know, and have it be like, oh guys, we secretly have versus. Like, no, this is it. This is what we get. We get survival versus. That's it.
Not a big.
No Elder Scrolls. Yeah, no, they didn't. They're gonna want to release Starfield first before Elder Scrolls 6. Anyways, yeah, yeah, I don't know. What's there to talk about? We had 10 minutes of content.
I'm looking at the gameplay like, you know, the whole point of boomers is not to get near them when they die. I just saw somebody stab it with a knife to kill it, and I was like, you're being counterintuitive.
I know we don't have. I know we can't completely rip off Left 4 Dead 2, but you know, let's get something in the.
I think the meme for those were if you killed them, if you blew up their hearts, they wouldn't explode.
That's right. They would just flop over.
Yeah, but if they died any other way, so yeah.
They're probably like a mutation where it gets rid of that or something, or if it's like covered in rot or something. But yeah, they have the generic hit the weak point glowing mass Dead Space thing.
Yeah, they got
like that. The tall boy, he reminds me like of a thing from Dead Space.
Yeah.
There was like one where they had like a giant arm, right? And you shot it and then knocked the arm off.
Well, they had the exploding arms.
Exploding arm, that's what it was.
Yeah, they'd smack down on you and it'd blow up and kill themselves. But they were also like super skinny as well. But they weren't they weren't like tall or anything.
That's Side note, Tall Boy sounds like the name that won in a Twitter poll.
Alright, I don't know.
They're thinking of a beer. This is America. We name our diseases after beers.
You know, yeah, I don't know how much content we can farm out of this anymore.
I'm just looking at how comments are going. Yeah, same here. Versus survival is cool, but like, no man, regular versus is most played. Like that's why they made it a mutation years after the. Like, oh, that'll be fun. And again, no scavenging.
Games that would be showcased.
What would the tank version be? Like, you know, the tank mutation. Like, what would it be in this?
Probably just nothing but bruisers. Because that's the closest thing we're getting to a playable tank. Everything else is scripted AI that you probably only see in campaign.
Wait, apparently the PC one that's about to show is... Oh, crap.
They're going to show more on the PC game? showcase?
No, not that. I was just saying.
Oh, I was about to say that would be weird.
Dying Light 2.
Oh, okay.
New Blood, Hello Neighbor 2, Humanoid, some other Chivalry 2.
Is this a family fun? Sunblocker. No.
I'm still surprised Hello Neighbor got decently big.
Because of kids.
Yeah, all that.
Five Nights at Freddy's syndrome.
All those plushes they were selling at GameStop that no one bought of Hello Neighbor.
Bought.
Bought.
No one buyed them.
People so obsessive.
So do we stream the PC gaming show, or do we just give up?
No.
Because I don't care.
I'm gonna let's just get our final thoughts together on this real quick, and then I'll have something for the other channel.
You don't care about the best showcase? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look at the dynamic.
I mean, we'll keep watching it. Just don't point.
But final thoughts. It was 10 minutes of what we thought was going to be more, and they're going to do 3-round versus survival. Best 3 out of 5.
10 minutes,
I think
that could have been jam packed into 3.
And then they had portions of it were like, yeah, we're wanting to make this a great. I don't like it when they're like, yeah, we're going to make it this way. Just show gameplay. If you want to explain stuff, don't be like, we're trying to make this a really immersive experience. Like, I like your opinions. I like that you're trying to explain, and I know you're working really hard. But at the end of the day, a year after the game's out, everything you're talking about, we just want the game.
Maybe this is one of those games that's going to get better like 2 years in.
I'm hoping. That's my sincerest hope, because Dead by Daylight was
day one garbage
mess when it came out, and then it's gotten a little better and better over time, but it's still not as a buggy mess. But they still need to work on stuff.
Dead by Daylight took like 5 years to get to where it is, and it still has issues.
Yes, it does.
That's right.
But this game won't be buggy. I know it won't be buggy, but replayability is my main concern.
I talked about it in the past like that. Like, this game is gonna. I think I said like this game is gonna be great 2 to 3 years later when it's on sale on Steam and you can buy it at a price that it's worth. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of paid DLCs for New Infected and all that. They said, microtransactions will be limited to cosmetics.
We don't have to buy. You don't have to buy the killers, dude.
Yeah, but that's microtransactions.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying, please don't turn around and do what Call of Duty did and do the battle pass, saying we're not going to do a battle pass. 2 months later, battle pass heaven. Don't do that, please. Don't lie to us. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna, but don't you turn and do that with card packs and characters and shit. Oh, characters, that's going to be part of DLC. You guys already said that, but just don't do that, please.
Alright. I think we're beating a horse at this point. Guys.
Yeah.
We will see you. We'll see more Back 4 Blood content. August, what was the fucking
they'll
day
probably do some blips and blops on Twitter and all their social media. So make sure to follow them. Turtle Rock, you're doing a good job, but today
was not it.
It wasn't it for me.
Today, waiting.
I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. And I know you guys didn't like my review, the alpha review.
I'm
going
to
be
a little
critical.
less than whelmed here.
You guys have started off many times saying, from the people that made Left 4 Dead, we loved making Left 4 Dead. Well, I'm going to compare it to Left 4 Dead. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? No.
How dare you compare it to that?
I think it looked amazing. I think it blows Left 4 Dead out of the water completely. Byproduct. I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, where's my $50?
Please, get the gun away from me.
Don't forget, we need to make the thumbnail of us with our Macaulay Culkin faces. We need to do this, get the red arrow, and it has to have the words Left 4 Dead 3 with a big question mark. That's how we get it. All right. So, disappointed. Thank you.
Disappointed.
Have a good night. All right.
Dog shit. I wanted to do well. I just wanted to do well, and that's why I'm so angry.